All right, guys, it's your boy Shades here. Ilus. Let's talk about Ilus, and let's start with. I told you guys I was going to do a lot of due diligence. I was going to look at the past, the present, and the future. And so, as I was doing my due diligence here for a future interview with either Nick Link or Backwell, I know, haha, Dick Link, funny, Blackwell, haha. But yeah, as you can see here, 2021. Look at all these press releases I have to go through. Look at all these shareholder letters and quarterly reports I have to go through. And that's just 2021. 2022, ooh, do I have a lot of work ahead of me? And this is 2023. So I'm going to painstakingly go through each and every one of these, some proper due diligence here. And yeah, I have to go through a lot. It's a lot, guys. But the reason I'm making this video is to just to give you an update, but also because as I was reading the very first shareholder letter, this one right here, the very first one on the 27th of 2021, the very first shareholder letter for 2021. Here it is. Ready? I'm going to pull back the chart. This is 2021, January 27th. If you scroll, let me remove the RSI. Why is it there? Okay, here's the 27th, the day the shareholder letter came out. Boom! It went from 0.002 to 2 cents and 23 change. Pulled back a little bit to 1 penny. People bought the dip and boom! 20 cents. Isn't that interesting? So as I was doing my due diligence, I kind of noticed, I started paying attention like, hey, this shareholder letter came out on the day that this thing ran a lot. Obviously, what, 10x in one day? That's insane. Oh, I just screwed up. Oh no, did I just mess up? Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's kind of how it all started. It started with that one PR. This one PR is what started a massive run for Ilus. And let's go over it. Let's go back in time here and read it. It's interesting to go back to 2021 where it all started, the very first shareholder letter, the one that caused a massive 10x run here. And let's just read it. Dear public and shareholder, past, present, and future, I would like to thank you for your past, current, and potential future investment in Ilus OTC. I am taking this opportunity to introduce myself and my strategic vision for the company. I have grown several companies globally in multiple sectors under my previous groups over the past 20 years, primarily all around disruptive technology. I have the utmost confidence in their support and ability to grow Ilus into a valuable and outstanding company. I'm going to skip around, of course, I'm not going to read it word for word, it's quite lengthy. Although the company has operational revenue and a cash flow generating backbone anchored around fire and rescue technology, Ilus is being positioned like a hybrid SPAC or mergers and acquisition company. They're looking to acquire 9 targets over the next 2 years to meet their strategic objectives. The first 3 of these companies are at late stages of completing due diligence and negotiations. There is no guarantee that we will complete transactions. We will release further information in due course. It's funny that their first shareholder letter is being vague. They've been doing this since way back then. That's kind of funny to notice. Since their first shareholder letter, they've been vague. I'm joking, guys. I get it. They have to be vague, obviously. Firstly, to rapidly expand its manufacturing capacity and manufacturing footprint globally. Secondly, to increase routes to market, especially in large markets. And thirdly, we are looking to acquire companies that are technology focused, adding technological value and cross selling opportunities to the group, which is funny to read all this in 2021, their very first shareholder letter, and we're in 2024, and they have actually executed on a lot of what they are saying here. They have. It's funny to look back, like, wow, they talked the talk and they actually did walk the walk. They didn't uplist right away like they said they would. Well, you'll see what I mean. Ilus will not pigeonhole itself totally into the fire and rescue sector, which is true. They have followed through on that. They did not pigeonhole themselves into fire and rescue. Although the group, although the Firebug group forms the initial backbone of Ilus, the structure is such that Ilus may create Subsidiary groups in sectors where opportunities exist and where the group companies and the management can add and create considerable added value. That said, the company has no intentions of becoming overly diluted in its focus and core strengths. We are undergoing a cleanup of the entity of Ilus, updating the name, branding, profiles, records, findings. So this was way back when they were just starting. So, like I said, it's very interesting to read the first shareholder letter that caused a huge 10x from 002 to 2 cents. Ilus will become fully reporting OTCQB and then look to uplift uplift a major exchange as soon as possible. I guess by soon as possible they mean 3 plus years. So whenever they say as soon as possible or soon, what they really mean is like 3 to 10 years from now. That's really what, because this is from 2021 and it's already 2024. So yeah, soon as possible, and allowing it to attract larger institutional funding. The management team has successfully raised capital multiple times. Yeah, and I'm sure you're going to continue to do so, as we have seen already now that we're in the future. So it's funny. They did follow through on a lot of the things that they set out to do in that very first shareholder letter. They have. I can't take that away from them. Again, this is just me doing due diligence. So I don't know what kind of questions I would ask Nick Link or JP Backwell. The only thing I took away from reading this first shareholder letter is wow, I have a lot of shareholder letters to read, like 50 plus probably. That's not including press releases and tweets. But I look forward to doing the interview. Yeah, my takeaway from this one is probably just if I'm interviewing Backwell, I'm just going to congratulate them. Like they have followed through on what they set out to do from the very beginning. But I probably am going to ask about the uplifting. I'm probably going to ask, hey, back in 2021, in the first shareholder letter, you mentioned this will allow us to look for an uplift to a major exchange as soon as possible. So by soon as possible, you meant what, 3 plus years? So when you say soon, you mean quite a long time, not exactly soon as in like within a year. So I'm just going to call them out on that because they love to do that. They love to say soon, but it doesn't. They don't really, soon. When I think soon, if someone says, "Hey, we're going to go out to eat soon," you think, we're going to go out to eat, within a year, right? You're not thinking, "Oh yeah, 3 to 5 years from now we'll go, eat out somewhere." You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm. Don't act stupid. You know what I'm saying. When someone says soon, we know what that means. There's a definition for that. So I can call them out on that just for fun. Obviously, it's not going to mean much, but it's still good to know that they think that their definition of soon is 3 plus years clearly, because this is an article from January 27th. So this is from the very beginning of 2021, where they said, we're gonna uplift to a major exchange as soon as possible. But like I said, I can't take anything away from them. My takeaway from reading this first article is, wow, they have followed through. They have. I can't say they haven't. They have. I mean, they set out to do so much, and they're doing it, and they have continued to do it. But their definition of soon, maybe they need to stop saying soon because clearly their definition of it is a long time. Hey, we'll have breakfast soon, 5 years from now. I think. All right, guys, that's it for the video. It was just very interesting when I read this first one. Pray for me though, because I have to go through so many of these. But just that first one was it was a nice little rewind, nice little look back. Got a lot to do, guys. That's it for the video. I mean, look at this. That one shareholder letter sent this 10x, and that's just the beginning. I mean, that was not the run to 50 cents. The run to 50 cents was back here. So I don't know what kind of shareholder letter or PR came out around this time here in mid-August, but boy did it. Wait, mid-August? Am I insane? Wait, is this wrong? Yeah, this is way wrong. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. So I don't know what kind of PR came out. Wait, I'm very confused now. Okay, I think am I going crazy, guys? Has that much time really gone by? But yeah, around mid-August we had the start of that run to 50 cents. Well, I wonder what kind of PR came out around this time that started that trend upward. Because things don't just run for no reason. I mean, SoundHound right now is running, and people are like, "Oh no, why is it running? I don't get it. It's running for a reason. This thing literally could go to $50. You just never know. It's acting like a Bitcoin miner, really." Okay, guys. Hopefully, you took something away from that. I want to say I was wrong, but I don't think I've been. I don't think I've ever said that they're not following through, other than they're not following through on the uplist. Okay, I lied. They definitely have followed through. I've been giving them too much shit. They have followed through since the very beginning. Damn. I need to do more due diligence like this. It's very enlightening.